I want you to collect things in your house that might be of interest of you to draw. And so I've got a couple. I've got like a stuffed animal here. I've got a little Bob Ross toy. And you don't have to have a whole lot of things. I got a little cow here. So find something interesting. And what you want to do is arrange those objects, kind of put them into a still life arrangement. So just put them on a table and arrange them how you want to look. So if I want this cow and this owl, that might be a good kind of idea. I'm going to put those off to the side. If you have a lamp, like I have kind of a desk lamp up here, and I can kind of light my arrangement, you can do that. So I'm looking at these two objects right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw those. Okay, so when I'm just going to use simple pencil and color pencil, and I'm going to start drawing lightly, giving this the big shape. So here's the head of the owl. And then there is a wing that comes out. I think, the stay-at-home time would be a great chance for you guys just to kind of explore some drawing and see what you can do, because a drawing is a great way to communicate besides just talking. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. And so if you can communicate through drawing, we're not looking for a perfect picture here. We're looking for a drawing. So I'm erasing this to go together with the body, the head and the body go together. So stuffed animal, and he's got his little feet down here. Really pay attention to each larger shape. So here's the foot. And look and say, okay, it goes this way, and it comes here, and it comes down like this, and it comes this way, and it goes like that. And then always feel free to erase. There's nothing wrong with erasing your drawing. Okay, nothing wrong at all. So there's the big shape. Before I do the details, I'm going to go on to my cow here. This is like a wooden cow that I'm going to draw. I mean, it's fun. I want to kind of see what you guys find in your house. I imagine we all have really interesting. I think this would be a great time just to find things in your house to do some drawing of. And that's a really fun kind of thing to do. Okay, my cow's head there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with that a little bit. I can tell right now, but that's okay. He's not done yet. Okay, so right here, we're gonna have the legs. What's hard about this cow right here, it's wooden, it's got some 3D elements that are can challenge and be up for the challenge and try something new and be kind of look and see, how I got the ears here. Another thing is, don't until you get it done with everything, don't be too afraid that, oh, this is not going to look how it's supposed to look. Guess what? Don't worry about it looking how it's supposed to look. Worry about looking and finding the shapes. And when you find those shapes, then it's going to come together, and putting some of those details in helped my cow a lot right there to give that. This was a cow that I think one of my kids got from my aunt, and she lives in France, and I believe that this is a French cow from France. That's terrific. Terrific when your toys or whatever you have a story like that, right? So then we'll go back to this. I like that how this cow is so small, and we've got this giant stuffed animal owl. It could be a really cool thing to experiment with, like putting together some still life objects is just the size aspect of like how big things are to the other thing. And I'm gonna give my owl, some of those eyes, and it's got kind of a triangular type nose. Put that in there. And, you know, think about how this animal has some texture. And it's kind of fluffy a little bit. It's got some texture in there. And I'm going to get those eyes on there. Like that. And like this. Okay. And then whatever you can kind of think of, if you want to use some colored pen. I mean, colored pencils are pretty easy. I had some of these in my studio, and these are woodless colored pencils. So they're all pigment. They're kind of cool, wrapped around in a wrapper. You could have any kind of colored pencil, Crayola, whatever. But I'm going to just show you in this small little section, and then you guys can do the rest of the sections your own. I'm going to put down some color right here. And after I have the color in there, I'm going to go back in and I want to blend. So colored pencils are really good with this. So if I have white and I notice some white areas, I'm going to blend my colored pencil. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to blend that in. And I might, you know, like, I'm going to put a little bit, this will turn it kind of purple. I'll put a little bit of this color, this magenta kind of, it's like a red kind of color. I'm going to blend a little bit of that color in there. And then where I see its shadow, I'll make it a little bit darker. So really, colored pencil is great for what's called layering. Layering one color on top of the other. Really dark eyes here. Sure, I'll put those eyes in. Notice how not everything has to be colored dark, like leave little spots of white, because I see spots of white kind of shining through in that section of that eye. There we go. And let me get that kind of turquoise blue. Turquoise blue has a little bit of green in the blue. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of green in here. Let's put turquoise and fun color right there. Okay, so and then you just keep on going and keep on drawing your toy, and I'd love to see an email of your still life, of some things you have around the house. Put them together, find some interesting objects, and put them together in a still life. Have fun.